How's it going, guys? This is Josh with the Terra truckers. A few months ago, my wife and I sold everything and bought an RV. Like many of us that dream of this kind of lifestyle, it has been a total blast. When we're going through the process, you gotta decide between fifth wheel travel trailer or motorhome. And this, what I dreamed up here, is one of the big selling points for us going to a motorhome. We wanted a full-size queen mattress. And it's an organic mattress from Avacado. We wanted to be able to fit this up front so that we could be up front when our 3 kids went to bed in the back. So we still had the kitchen, we still had the table, we still had the couch to work with, and we have a lot of the RV, TV of course. And so making this happen was a big deal for us. We wanted the motorhome, we wanted the big windshield, and a lot of other things obviously. So in this video we're just going to talk about how I built this, how I built it cost effectively, because some of the systems that are out there are $3,000, $4,000, and then additional labor on top of that. So I built this for about 300 bucks from basic tools like rope, pulleys, hooks, a winch from Harbor Freight, and a wood frame. And that's pretty much it. So the hardest part in figuring out how to do this was to make the bed go up and down evenly. So it didn't go this way or that way, forward or backwards. And we accomplished this by having 4 separate lines. And then of course, this kind of mattress, it's about 12, 13 inches thick. And so it's about 150 pounds. And so that kind of weight requires some mechanical advantage in the form of pulleys. So I've got about an 8-to-1 pulley. If you want to bring it up here, an 8-to-1 pulley setup that really helps lighten the load on the winch. Now the winch is rated for 3,500 pounds, so it could still handle it, but it puts a lot less pressure on the pulleys, or on the block pulleys, to use some mechanical advantage. So you can see here, I've got 2 pulleys here. The rope goes to the back, and then I've got a set of 4 blocks in the back that are screwed into really solid mounting on the roof. And then I've got 5-to-1 pulley right here, goes back and forth, and that is the actual winch cable. And then it comes down here and straight down here to the winch. I've got the winch, obviously runs on 12 volts, so I've got it hardwired into the house batteries. One super nice thing about this Harbor Freight winch, it's actually a really good winch. They marketed it as an ATV, but it's got a wireless remote, which makes things super easy when you're ready to lift the bed. So all I'm going to do is turn it on, and then I've either got retract or extend. So when we're in an RV park, or we're in a campground for 2 to 4 a week, 2 weeks, whatever. It kind of depends on what we're doing that day. Sometimes we'll leave the bed down, sometimes we'll raise it back up. But for the purpose of this demonstration, we'll go ahead and raise it up. So all I gotta do is hit the button. Alright, so let's say we just pulled into the campground. We've already had our nice fire, we've had some marshmallows, we've socialized with the neighbors, and it's time to go to bed. So if we had just pulled in, I would have pulled these legs out, right like that. I would have pulled the traveling pins out from both sides. And then I'm just going to retract. Alright guys, I'm sure you're wondering exactly how did you do it, Josh? What are the components? Show me up close. How am I going to do this on my own? So what this is box rail. I got it at Tractor Supply, and you need to buy the metal wheel that goes in there. And then behind this plate right here is the joint that's going to go over your 2x4. This whole frame is just a 2x4 frame with X's with some more bracing and supports inside of it, and then put plywood on either side. Super strong, holds us well. This is stuff you can get at Lowe's or Tractor Supply. These are called block pulleys. And then here you just put an eye bolt through the frame, with another carabiner and a pulley. You can get a better shot on the other side. One really important thing you want to do is you want to have 4 individual lines going to each corner. If you try to put, you know, one line for each side or something like that, the bed will not go up evenly. So you need to make sure to have 4 individual lines, and they all come to a head right at the end of our main pulley. And they all go through the 4 blocks. The other thing is the blocks are way on the left side so that there's as much length as possible between this pulley right here, because if you don't have enough length, your bed's not going to go all the way up. So you can see the other 2, they go around the sides here. This also gives you the most headroom possible. Some of the other designs that have the tube in the middle with the wires wrapping around them, that's going to restrict your headroom. So in this design, you get the most headroom possible, and you don't have to have any supports up front where your windows are. So you can get a good view right here, Elizabeth, of the pulley and eye bolt going through the frame. So that's on all 4 corners. Like I said, box rail over here. You got the pins for safety and to hold the bed when it's down. So like I said, I thought about this design a while before I actually built it, and it has worked absolutely beautifully. We put it up and down, no problems, just a push of a button. Don't have to pull anything, crank anything, tie anything off. It's been really awesome. So it's transformed our RV space. In another video, we'll show you how we converted the back bedroom into the bunk room. The kids can play back there. You can have a lot more room to change back there because that's where all the closet space is, and they love it back there. And then at night after they go to bed, my wife and I still get to have the kitchen table, the couch, the bed, the kitchen, espresso machine, water, entry and exit out the door. So it's really transformed our space and just given us everything that we wanted out of our RV, especially in a Class A model. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. Be looking for our other videos because we've completely transformed this RV front to back. It's a 2016. It's a Forest River Georgetown 378 model. The biggest thing that we loved about this one is it's got opposing slides. And we'll show you that in some other videos and pictures if you follow our Instagram page, the Terra Truckers, or our Facebook page is also on there. Feel free to comment below and see some of the other things that we're doing along the road. Keep on trekking.